Welcome back to Let's Get Cooking. Today we're making chicken tortilla soup. If you've never made this before, come on in the kitchen and let me show you how to make it. Today's ingredients consist of 1.5 pounds of cooked chicken. We're going to do some crushed tomatoes, black beans, chicken broth, a can of diced tomatoes, onions, peppers, cilantro, some cheese, cumin, and chili powder, and some corn. Okay, I'm going to get started by putting a little bit of oil into my pan, and I'm going to saute my onions, and actually a jalapeno, which I forgot to list in my ingredients. So I just chopped up one jalapeno without the seeds, and I'm going to saute this for about 3 to 4 minutes. Then I'm going to go ahead and grate in my garlic. 2 cloves of garlic I'm going to grate in and saute that with them. This is that first layer of flavor. Now with this soup, we're going to have quite a few layers of flavor, and it's very quick. It doesn't take that long. It just quite a few things are going into it. Okay, so after this, we're going to do the big dump. I'm dumping in my diced tomatoes. I have a can of diced tomatoes, and I'm also using crushed tomatoes. So you want 1 can of diced tomatoes and about a half a cup of crushed tomatoes. I'm going to add in a cup and a half of frozen corn. I'm using frozen corn. You can use a can of corn if you have it. Just make sure to drain it. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix those in together. Then I'm putting in my can of black beans. I'm using seasoned black beans, but just a standard can of black beans would be fine. That is the crushed peppers I'm adding right now. No, not the crushed peppers, the crushed tomatoes. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in four cups of chicken broth. And you want a good chicken broth because that just gives you the main flavor. You just want a quality chicken broth when you're making soup. I'm adding in my cumin and my chili powder, about a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of each. Okay, that's the big dump. We're going to go ahead and give everything a stir and mix it in. At this point, the majority of ingredients are in the soup and it's ready to start cooking. I am going to go ahead and add in a half a pound of chicken tenders. This is the raw chicken portion. I'm adding in white meat and dark meat. My dark meat already cooked, but the chicken tenders, they don't take long, so I'm going to go ahead and add those in now and just let them cook for the duration of the soup. I am also adding in a little bit of taco seasoning. So if you have those little packets of taco seasoning, I put in about 2 teaspoons of taco seasoning, and I want to go ahead and add in my half a cup of cilantro. And you see it's starting to cook. It's on a medium to high heat because I want to bring it up to a boil, and then I'm going to cut it down and let it simmer. So there the soup is cooking, it's coming together. At this point, the soup only takes about 20 to 30 minutes to cook. I'm going to go ahead and let it simmer. Toward the end of the soup, this is about the last 10 minutes, I am adding in 2 teaspoons of cornstarch because I like my soup just a little bit thicker. Um, this is a broth-based soup, so sometimes that's very, very loose. And I like to feel like I'm eating something and not just drinking some hot water with a bunch of stuff in it. So that's what the cornstarch helps to thicken it up just a little bit. Now I'm adding in my cooked. Now this is dark meat, and I basically boiled some chicken thighs and just went ahead and took the meat off the bones. That's about a pound of chicken thighs, and I'm adding those toward the end because they're already cooked. So they'll cook the last 10 minutes with the soup. It looks good. This is it. We're in the home stretch. This soup has a lot of flavor, tastes really good. You can add a little bit of salt just to enhance the flavor, just a little bit, not much, because it has plenty of seasoning in it. And there you have it. My soup is done. I like to add a couple tortilla strips to mine and some grated cheese. Mix it all in, and there you have it. The chicken tortilla soup is complete. Thanks for coming to the kitchen. Thanks for cooking with me. I hope you try it out and let me know how you like it. Have a blessed day and a blessed week. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.